This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial or personal advice. Good morning traders and investors. It's Monday the 6th of August and we've seen a strong lead from the European markets providing some impetus to the US economy, and the market's rallying strongly on Friday. That's providing us with an upbeat tempo ahead of the market open today on the Australian markets. As we have a look at the FTSE 100, we can see this has gained quite strongly, 124 points higher, or 2.2% on Friday, closing at 5787 and forming a new medium-term high point. As we look at the German DAX, it too was a very strong mover for the day. It closed just short of 4%, gaining 260 points, closing at 6,865. It too pushing for a new medium-term high. And as we have a look at the French CAC 40, following very similar story there, gaining 4.4%, or 141 points, closing at 3,374. As we have a look at the US markets, we can see the Dow Jones index there. It had pushed up to its previous short-term highs, not quite breaking through at this stage. It had gained a comfortable 217 points, or 1.7%, closing above 13,000 points at 13,096. It is maintaining a slow upwards trend, and we've got a strong resistance barrier up here at 13,300 that we need to be aware of. If this is going to continue rallying on the short term, then we'll be looking at this level here as being a resistance level. The Nasdaq index found some renewed buying. It is in a sideways trading range. We can see that the short-term reversal has lifted it back up. It had gained 58 points on Friday, or 2% flat, closing at 2,967. So we haven't got a breakout here yet. We still need to see some further buyer evidence pushing through that 2,985 to 3,000 level to denote a breakout. And on the S&P 500 index, it did close higher than it has done for 4 months, closing up 1.9%, gaining 26 points, closing at 1,390. So we'll just need to see if there's going to be continued buyer optimism heading into the new week. The VIX index had fallen quite heavily. It's trading down towards the low that we'd seen in mid-July there. Not quite as low as the markets had fallen in March earlier in the year. By the closing bell on Friday, it had lost $1.93, closing down nearly 11% at $15.64. So this is now showing that the buyers are well and truly in control. But I guess with all the negativity that's surrounding Europe and sovereign debt, etc., there's a lot of questions about whether this market should still be rallying in the trend that it is in. But the trend is our friend, and we'll keep following this for the time being. A little closer to home, in the ASX 200 index had formed a bearish reversal point on Friday, losing 50 points, closing at 4,219. And we can see that strong reversal there with that solid red candle. Now, one would expect that there'd be a short-term retracement, as we have seen in every other reversal pattern over the last 2 to 3 months. However, the SPY futures are actually up 59 points today, following the US and European lead, and this has the potential to pull us straight back up to the close of Thursday and potentially into a new short-term high. So that's our summary for Monday the 6th of August. We look forward to giving an update again tomorrow.